Okay, okay. Oh, I love it. I ended up making a starting soon slide because every streamer kind of needs one. And I just love it. It's so funny. I made it on the spot and just put it on there, and well, that's what it looks like. I also made a be right back screen and a stream ending screen as well. It's not gonna stay like this. I just wanted something out there, but I do gotta say, I think I did a pretty good job here. I also did just get a new mic. I'm just trying it out. I think it's already a big improvement to what I had before. I had a headset before and it wasn't very good. I'm still playing around with the settings though, so hopefully we'll see some improvements. Anyways, we're getting right into the action here. I joined the server during a blood moon and a witch was camping my spawn. I just started swinging and I hit someone's horse by accident. I do gotta say that I'm not a big fan of the blood moons. They kind of just spawn a bunch of mobs everywhere and you can't skip the night. It was a good thing I had this cobblestone cage around me though. It was supposed to be a prank but ended up keeping me safe. It was still a mess that needed cleaning up though, so I got to work. I did also learn the hard way how big a horse's hitbox is. I swear it was an accident, whoever it was. I got what I deserved right after though, so I guess we're even now. It also wouldn't be a proper blood moon without a cage match when trying to get your stuff back. I'm an expert at the game though, so I won this fight. I didn't win the next fight though.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh.
So about the new mic I got. I'm really liking it, but there's still some tweaks I might try later. If there are any audiophiles in the audience, I'll gladly take any recommendations on what I can do next. Anyways, now that we were in the Steam tier, it was time to start making all of the food for the Healing Axe quest. I'm here in a single player world. I kinda just wanted to check how much stuff it takes to finish the quest. At this point, we already had all of the gardens and all that was left was to make the foods here. So for example, the rainbow curry needed all of these flowers, and so I encoded some patterns in the ME system to reflect that. There's a couple of patterns in here, and I left the rest over here facing this chest. I set up a piece of paper to represent everything needed for the healing axe, and asked for it in the crafting terminal. Doing it this way, I'd be able to see all the stuff that we had to burn through. And yeah, it's a whole bunch of stuff. It was going to be a fun time getting all of this stuff done. There was no need to check the cost like this, by the way. I was just curious. In the end, it's always better to make way more than you actually need, just in case. We were going to need a lot of bone meal to speed things up because we were lazy and didn't make any massive farms like we probably should have. So I went to the nether and went to go pick up some bone blocks. These can be broken down into bone meal, but this does mean we would need to get a macerator for this. The problem here was that we needed 2 diamonds to make this, and we only had exactly 1. So of course I would have to go on another adventure just to get 1 diamond. Finding a diamond vein didn't take too long, but I've quickly found out that I couldn't even mine the ore. This was because the pick I was using only had a mining level of 10, and well, I needed at least the redstone level to get the block. So yes, if you're also playing this pack, don't be lazy. Make a bronze pickaxe early on. So here I go back to base to upgrade my pick. Oh yeah. That didn't take too long to upgrade the pick, but of course, it's never that easy, is it? So after a little bit of mining, I finally upgraded the pick and we can mine diamonds now. And finally, the steam macerator is ours. Very nice. It's funny that what started off as wanting some simple bone meal got us into a rabbit hole. We wanted to grow more food, so we needed bone meal. To get bone meal, we needed the macerator, which needed diamonds, which needed an upgraded pickaxe. We were gonna need all of this down the road, so it was a good thing we got it out of the way now. Now finally, it was time to make all of the food for the quest. We spent the next hour or so making everything we could with what we got. There was a lot of bone mealing, crafting, cooking, eating, washing, and running around. We're now pretty close to finishing everything. Just needed the tofu and rainbow curry. Tofu isn't that bad, it's just a bunch of soybeans and water. The rainbow curry was a problem though. That's because we needed blue orchids and lavender, which can only be found in certain biomes. And no, we couldn't substitute other flowers. We already tried. So off I went on another adventure to find some pretty flowers. An hour has now passed since I last set off on my journey. I refused to stop until I found what I needed, and luckily, I did. On the horizon, I was able to see it, the lavender biome. I had already found the blue orchids earlier, but the lavender was taking way too long to find. I mean, look at this map. I had to travel this much just to find this one flower. Was the trip worth it? Well, yes, the healing axe was so much closer now, and I did get a pretty view out of it. Now that we were done with the rainbow curry, all that was left was to make the tofu. It was fairly easy, just had to destroy a marine ecosystem for personal gain again. We needed it more than they did. Then finally, after about 42 hours since the server first started, we complete the Healing Axe quest. The first thing I did afterwards was throw away my lunch bag. I was sick of it already.
That's nasty.
Getting the Healing Axe was such a big step in our playthrough. With it, we didn't have to consume our entire farm's worth of crops every 3 seconds, and we can finally start making some serious progress. You may have noticed, but I did tweak my mic settings throughout this video.
Put on some pants.
So I may sound a bit different in some spots, but towards the end, I started to get closer to what I liked, and I'll stick to a more consistent sound for next time. For now though, I appreciate your time and support. Don't forget to drink water and sit up straight. Take care. See ya.